Sheila, a caregiver's story.
My name is Sheila, and 3.5 years ago, my husband, Jyotish, was diagnosed with prostate cancer. This news came as a shock, and we really did not know too much. Where did this come from? How did this happen? But he took it well, and I don't think I've cried so much in my life. In my mind, it only meant one thing, that cancer means I'm losing him. So it was very, very difficult time to go through.
In some of the literature, prostate cancer is called couples cancer, and that is that it has specific effects on the couple. Obviously, a diagnosis of any cancer or any advanced cancer has a serious impact on the couple. However, in prostate cancer, because it has an impact on also sexual function, believe it or not, it even exacerbates that impact of the cancer. So it's very important that the patients and their partner work together. I describe it more along the lines of coming together as a team. So making sure that the cancer doesn't get in between the two of you. You put it out in front of you, and the two of you come together and challenge it. What is particularly important for caregivers is that it's not unlikely that they'll get enveloped by the caring for their partner who has been affected by the cancer and ignore their own needs. And so I often encourage caregivers to focus on self-care. One of the most important things is accessing social support from their friendship circle or from their family as well, because they'll often carry the burden on their own, and it's too much.
You suddenly feel as if you're in the middle of an ocean and you're not even in a boat, or you don't have a paddle or anything. And that's the way I was feeling all the time, and that's what I told the psychologist. I feel as if I'm in the middle of the ocean, I'm just drowning, They have a psychologist on staff. The first time I went, I only cried. I never said a word.
When I'm working with families, I try to encourage them to talk about their fears. Sometimes the caregiver is going to feel overwhelmed, and that is when the patient can come in and help support his spouse. And it's important to engage their family and integrate their family into their experience of being diagnosed and treated for advanced prostate cancer. Try to work together as a team to challenge the disease.
The next time I went, I could speak by then. I was getting out of the shock. I was not as devastated.
We have a tendency to treat patients with advanced prostate cancer with what I call the oven mitt effect. And that's where we treat them as if they're fragile or vulnerable. We don't want to take them away from their role. And they have the responsibility of being a good husband and a good father and a good son. Communication is the cornerstone of relationships, of trusting relationships. So that's true, cancer or no cancer.
As a caregiver, you suddenly feel you don't want to go out. More than the patient, you feel you want to stay at home, take care of him. He shouldn't go out. It's just the feeling you get, which is not right. When you go to the caregivers group and you tell them, and they say, no, you shouldn't be like that. You need somebody else to tell you that, yes, you're going to feel that, but you shouldn't be like that. They teach you about nutrition. There is exercise class for the cancer patient itself. There is also for the caregivers. There is nutritional classes. There is meditation. There's a lot of things you can do. Time is a healer. So how you are in the first year and the second year, every year gets a little better. You do get a little stronger. It's a difficult thing because suddenly your husband is fine, he's in good health, and suddenly you feel as if this sentence is there and you don't know how to cope with it. And that's how this journey began. My husband had to learn how to cope with being a cancer patient, and I had to learn how to be a caregiver.
A caregiver is someone who gives physical and emotional care to a person with cancer. A caregiver can be a partner or spouse, a parent, an adult child, or a close friend. Caring for someone with cancer can be overwhelming and stressful, but it can also be rewarding. It can make you feel closer to your loved one with cancer and give new meaning to your life. It's important to take time for yourself and get the information and support you need. Taking care of yourself will help you better care for someone else. Remember to eat well and get enough rest. Accept help from others. Talk about your feelings with someone you trust. And take a break and do something you enjoy. The Canadian Cancer Society is here to help. Visit cancer.ca or call us at 1-888-939-3333.